Hey guys, how you doing? Sean here. This is my VR for Southpaw Bushcrafts 325 subscriber giveaway. Now, her and Jessie do a lot of different things together. Dawn's got a good heart, very giving lady she is, and she does really nice work on her leather pouches. If you guys haven't seen those, you better check them out. And I'll put her link down below. But this VR is more for the young lady that she helps out, Jessie. She wanted to see some different kits, so I went ahead and got as many of them laid out on this messy table as I could. So we're going to run through these real quick, okay? She really wanted to see fire kits, so I've got 6 or 7 different ones here. That are very useful, anything from bare bones to pretty much everything you need. So let's get started. Okay, well, I'm a smoker, which is a bad, nasty habit, and those damn neighbor dogs are really irritating me. But I'm a smoker, so I always carry a lighter, and I always have a wet fire type tinder with me. So that's basic right there. That's very basic. The next one here is this micro kit in this old Altoids tin here. This consists of some birch bark, you can see that in there, some jute twine, and a ferro rod. And I use this piece of rock for a scraper simply because it works, and it's light, and it fits in there. Now these little white chunks here, these are from a fire starter that I'm going to begin selling. It's just like the wet fire. It's only bigger, better, and it burns longer. So we'll get into that later. Now the next one here is my minimalist fire kit, which fits in this dugout or stash box, as some like to call it. I picked that up on a garage sale a couple years back, I think, and finally put a kit together with it. So that has a ferro rod, piece of fat wood, some jute twine, and I did switch out the scraper to this one. This is a much better scraper compared to the Coghlan ones. The next one here is my flint and steel in Altoid style tin. Now the striker I got from Ralph Bear. He lives over in the UK. I haven't heard anything from him. I hope he's okay. So if any of you guys have heard anything, please let me know. But get a lot of sparks from this. And then here's my little stone that I use. I can't call it flint because it's not flint, but it's a metamorphic rock, kind of like an agate. Now most metamorphic rocks on a hardness scale from 1 to 10 are about a 9 to a 9.5. One of the next hardest things is a diamond. So that's something to consider, guys. So when you see these translucent rocks like this, odds are you can use it for in place of a piece of flint. Now I use thicker material, thicker cotton cloth for char cloth, because I find that it takes a spark better. But it's still not 100%, as with any kind of primitive style fire. Now this tin here I got from Wild One Abel. He's a pretty cool cat. I love this tin. This tin is phenomenal. They're expensive, but I got it at a trade, so thumbs up to me. But it's got the magnifying lens for solar fire. I carry jute twine, a couple little sticks of fat wood, another one of them scrapers, a Coghlan's ferro rod, and some fat wood shavings, and down at the bottom you can see the birch bark. Now here's kind of a all-purpose, good-to-go type fire kit, and I'm knocking over my cook kit there. So here we carry a feminine product, some jute twine, a couple candles, a lighter, some Coghlan's waterproof matches, and a couple of my fire starters. More on that later. And I also carry one of these, what is it, ultimate survival tools things. I don't forget their name, but it's a ferro rod, and I really like the striker in this. It just doesn't seem to fail. I just wish the ferro rod was of better quality. Let me get that back together. Well, screw that. So those are some fire kits for you, Jess. It's pretty much covers bare bones to everything you'll need. Let's see here. The next thing I can show you here is not something everybody carries. I carry an entertainment kit. I like to play cribbage. So I have this little fold-up cribbage board, and this pushes in and locks it all together, but here's the pegs in here, deck of cards, and here's a new game that I picked up called Hit the Trail. I haven't played it yet because it's pretty hard to find a place in the woods to roll dice, but maybe at a campground on a picnic table or something like that. And then everything fits into that little pouch there. My sharpening kit. This is just a ceramic stone, a leather strop that I made, which I have the green compound on there at the moment, and another piece of leather to kind of protect this stone and to use as a strap itself. Next kit is my signaling kit. This is my signaling mirror. Nope, you guys are not going to see my face. Yeah, there's my gray hair. Check that out, huh? That's chrome. I carry a whistle. This thing's really loud. You can get these at Walmart down in the fishing section, and they're affordable. I think they're like $3 or something, $2. And I also carry a light stick. And this I took it on a trade from one of my subscribers. This is a strobe kit. Let me get that cord off there. It is infrared, or it can be infrared. You can't see it flashing there. You can kind of see it there at an angle. But if we flip this cover up, you can see that, huh? Now what else is cool about this is it's got, if I can do this one-handed, sorry guys, I cannot, hold on, is it's got that blue cover over it. Now there's a story behind that, but we'll talk about that later. This is a cool piece, guys. Now the next thing I need to add to my signaling kit is something more audible than a whistle. So I'm a pyrotechnic, and I'm going to make up a couple boomers to keep in with it, so it's not just something loud, it's something that's really loud. Next thing here is my knife. It's kind of a kit all in itself. We've got a cutting tool, we've got combustion, we've got cordage, we've got fat wood, we've got an accelerator in the Ranger bands, and we've got the super scraper there. Now I have to go ahead and put some jute twine back on here. I used it teaching a kid how to start a fire, but maybe we'll do that tonight yet. Let's see here. Next thing is, this is my go-to fishing kit. This is really all I ever use when I go fishing. Of course, you don't see the pole here, but oh wait, I'm missing something here. Right here. Here it is. And right there. Cajun line, red ice. This is what I use for ice fishing. The reason I use it is because it's a tougher line. Ice is sharp, has sharp edges, but it works year-round. Now, inside the box itself, I mainly fish with ice fishing jigs and flies all year round. And to be honest, and I'm not bragging, but I've never been skunked. I've always gotten bites. I've always caught something. It might only be one little tiny transparent bluegill, but I catch something. So, but you can see here I've got different ice fishing jigs. I got a whole bunch of different flies. I got some larger jigs. I got a chicken jig. Those I've never used. Probably never will, but Got some little spring bobbers for the end, some little stick bobbers, some foam bobbers, just various odds and ends. Now, I don't ever use sinkers. I find them to not be a good thing. I use these stick bobbers here. Let me show you one. Here's one. Now, if you set your hook up right, you got the right bait, your bobber will float flat in the water like this. So what's good about that is every time you get a hit, it'll twitch up like that. So you know when you got something on. Now, if it's sitting like this in the water, and the water's a little choppy, you can't really tell if you're getting a bite or not. So by rigging it light, with your bobbers laying flat, whether it's choppy or not, when it starts twitching like that, you know you got a bite. Time to set the hook. So the next thing here, let me get this out of the way. Next thing here is my repair kit. I need to go through this to lighten it up, and I think I'm going to have to make a new one here, something lighter. But I got a Swiss Army knife, I got needles, I got thread, different, I forget what to call them, but grommets, a couple buckles, just miscellaneous things in here. So now the next thing here is my cook kit. This is my main go-to cook kit, guys. I really like this Coleman Max. I like the size of it. I like the fact that it comes with 2 pots and 2 lids. Now, you don't always need 2 pots and 2 lids. But what I've done here, Jess and Dawn, is I've set this up using the smaller pot's lid as a dry bake system if I want. You use it by removing the handle. You place a canning ring down on the inside, and then you use this for your baking dish. Put the lid on, and then it becomes an oven. Now the stove system is none other than the Blue Hill UL2 on a 9 Lives cat food can that I drilled some, well, they're a little smaller than 3/16 holes. I believe there's 16 of them, maybe 18, I forget. So that's that. Here's the windscreen that I made. I got a video on that a few days back. But believe it or not, all this stuff, my oil, salt and pepper, matches, all fit inside the pot. Now on top of it, I keep my squishy bowls here, because those compress down really nice. And I haven't used these yet, but I will. Those will stuff down along the outside of the pot on the inner part of the bag. And I don't ever carry my alcohol inside my pot just in case something happened. Then I really can't use my cook system until I clean it. So I either carry this 4-ounce bottle or I carry this 8-ounce bottle. I really like these. I've used these for, man, 2.5 years now. My other one got hot, developed some like checking or cracking in the plastic, but it's still good. And I always carry, no matter what, a can of Sterno with a Blue Hill UL1. So there you go, Jess. I hope you enjoy. This is getting to be a long video. I've never made one this long, I don't think. But if you guys haven't subscribed to Southpaw Bushcraft, you really should. She's a good woman. She does a lot for a lot of people. She's got a good heart. And Jess, I want to congratulate you on your Special Olympics. That's awesome, and that's something you should be proud of. Something you should remember the rest of your life. It's a good thing. So, okay, guys, we are nearing 15 minutes. I'm going to put Southpaw's link down below. So go check her out, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.